Hello everyone, welcome to Week's Tarot Guidance. Welcome all of you that are new and all of you returning today to this channel. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't yet. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading, you can book through Etsy or Coffee. All links are down below. So in today's reading, we are going to be tuning into the topic of your person's most recent thoughts and channeled messages that they have towards you or that they have about you, things that have been on their mind. So there's also an extended 18 plus tarot reading connected to this one here, in which we are tuning into your person's 18 plus, more uncensored and spicy, most recent thoughts and sexual channeled messages about you. So you can check out the extended reading on my Patreon. The link is down below. And also that reading can be listened to on its own. In case some of you are feeling more drawn to the 18 plus channeled reading, you can go listen to that one as well. So we have three different groups to pick from for today's reading. We have group number 1 here with the Power card and the lunar nodes, or the South node here to be more specific. We have the Calling Back card with the Moon in Sagittarius showing up here, and we have the Wrath card with the Mars symbol showing up for group number 3. So Power, group 1, Calling Back, group 2, and Wrath or Mars here as well for group 3. So the timestamps are down below in the description box and in the pinned comment below this video, so you can hop into your reading whenever you are ready. I'll see all of you in your chosen groups, so pause the video right now if you want to take a little bit more time. Hello group number 1, welcome to your reading. So you guys have picked the Power card here today with the North Node symbol. So this is going to be a reading here on today's topic of their most recent thoughts and channeled messages from your person. So there's also an extended 18 plus reading connected to this one. We will be tuning into your person's 18 plus most recent thoughts and sexual channeled messages in the extended reading that is posted on Patreon. So you can check it out on my Patreon. The link to that is down below. So let's see. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about this card a little bit. And then we're going to draw some cards tuning into their most recent thoughts. And then we're going to get into channeled messages as well. So let's see. So in regards to your person's most recent thoughts towards you, there is a desire to kind of like hug you or be more physically close to you. Even cuddling with you is something that they feel inclined towards most recently. They just want to be closer with you in a cozy environment is what I am hearing. So this person is thinking about you recently in a much more serious way. I'm hearing in a much more serious tone, in a much more serious tonality than they usually do. They're also thinking about you in a much more future-oriented way than they usually do. So the combo here of Power and the North Node feels to me like this person feels more like in their own power, feels more confident about themselves lately in relation to you and in a relationship towards you. And the North Node here indicates that they are feeling like a surge of inner certainty about what or who they want. And that includes you. Like this person's having like a lot more inner clarity, a lot more inner certainty about what they want, and even what they want your relationship to be or what they want your relationship to turn into. So what I'm getting here is like this feeling of wanting to bury the old, like with the like I guess part of a page, part of a calendar here almost. I feel like it's just falling into the fire. There's a feeling of wanting to transmute certain things And I feel like this person recently, even for some of you, had a stronger moment of clarity where they thought that they need to reach out to you, that they need to have like a clearer intention for your relationship. For some of you, if they have been ignoring you for a longer period of time, they have recently had a moment of clarity. Like if they keep ignoring your connection, they are basically sabotaging their own path. So they need to do something about your relationship. Even if it's just like getting more clarity about it, that's also very significant in making the energy between the two of you clearer. So this person is feeling pulled towards you in a way that is bigger than just attraction. There's a feeling of bigger picture here between the two of you. This is more like destiny is nudging them and nudging their ribs. Basically, they're like getting this little, go, like move, type of vibe. So they're starting to see you as someone who is in some way, shape, or form aligned with their long-term growth, not just a passing interest, but they don't know how yet. And that's what they think they need to start figuring out between the two of you. So they know they can't be passive. And recently, I feel like just the energy is very much like the universal energy. The cosmos is very much on this person's side as well, in regards to like getting them into their power state, let's say. So yeah, to just feel more confident, more in their own power to be able to do what they need to do. So if you get like certain actions from this person, they are doing what they feel they need to do for themselves and for the well-being of themselves and for the well-being of you and this relationship. So let's see. They're doing what they're feeling called to do as well. So it is, we could say it is a divine interference, a divine influence, or an influence of destiny or fate. Okay, so let's see what else Spirit wants to say. So since we're still in Scorpio season, I feel very much inclined to use the Edgar Allan Poe deck. So we're going to do that. Let's see what's going on with this person. So what are the most recent thoughts, please, Spirit? Okay, the Ace of Pentacles, like wanting a new beginning or wanting something new to start between the two of you. Okay, we're not going to draw a lot of cards. I'm feeling the Seven of Pentacles here. Gorgeous, like stable growth forward is what I'm hearing. And the High Priestess, learning to trust themselves is key here. Let's see what else. Okay, the Six of Swords. So moving away from difficulty towards peace, harmony, and greater stability is a big part of this connection. There may still be some anxiety here present for this person, sleepless nights, or just overall difficulty, tension that they are processing at this time. It's just part of the process. There's nothing to be worried about with that though. Okay, so what do we want to talk about here? So there's a greater maturity rising in this person and rising in your connection. Some of you guys, if you're more psychic or intuitive, you could be already feeling that, like there's a certain maturity rising in your relationship recently. Like the need to stay passive no longer satisfies or is no longer comfortable, is no longer comforting. So there's like this inner need, a felt inner strength also to rise up, to follow one's intuition. That's, I guess, just like the main thing your person is doing right now. They're following their intuition, they're following their inspiration, what they're feeling called to do. They're feeling this, basically feeling this surge to act on their inner knowing. So it's very likely this person has recently quietly shifted into a much more serious, even committed and reflective mindset. So they are thinking about you recently more long-term, as I said. They're thinking more practically, and they're also thinking intuitively about you and what's the future of this connection. Their most recent thoughts include the desire for a fresh start or just a more grounded interaction, more grounded beginning even, or a grounded new page between the two of you. Not fantasy though, and not chaos. This person does not want to dive into anything chaotic with you. So they're very, very like clear about that. They're very, very aware of that. So they want something with you that could actually grow, something that can actually develop into more of a stable relationship. So they've been thinking how they could invest in this relationship. How could they show up in a way that allows them to also offer something more real, something more grounded, something more stable. This person does feel like a strong potential here with you, and wants a stable foothold with you as well. So they're thinking, if I put in effort, will it pay out? Will it pay off? They've definitely been reflecting on their past actions or even inactions. The Seven of Pentacles here is about this person evaluating the connection, even wanting maybe to have a conversation with you, discuss something with you. It is definitely like giving the sense of contemplation that's mixed with a slow burn longing, or like a slow burn desire to do things differently, to grow a relationship with you. They are imagining here some future payoff as well. So a relationship that builds rather than just sparks and fizzles out. This person wants something more stable. Now with the High Priestess here, this person is following their intuition, but they also feel something deeper at play in your connection. They feel like there is I'm hearing spiritual significance to your relationship, and they think about you more than they would actually admit as well. Like you're much more present in their mind than they would admit. And that is not necessarily like they're consciously thinking about you, but you're always somehow there as a presence. You're always somehow like present in their mood, just like as an energy or as a presence that is felt, rather than a person they're constantly thinking about. It's not that they're thinking about you consciously or, ruminating about you consciously. It's just like they feel you around. They feel like this intuitive presence that feels like your presence around them. And yeah, this person is basically feeling an intuitive, almost psychic energy that is intensified by the North Node with the High Priestess. So for now, they are not saying these things out loud. They're still keeping it to themselves. The High Priestess is kind of secretive card of, let's say, secret, or I'm just keeping this to myself till the time is right. So they do feel like they are not saying these things out loud to you. but they are still like thinking about your relationship. Why do they feel so connected to you in this unexplainable way? Why do you like have this presence in their life? You know, they're thinking about that, but they're not really expressing it. And yeah, that felt sense of your presence is definitely making them more introspective. Now with the Six of Swords, this is super lovely because this indicates that this person wants to move out of old patterns. They want to move out of the gritty, the difficult, the tar-ish energy of the past. If there's been like heaviness or tension between the two of you, this person does not want to carry that into the new beginning, right? They want things to shift between the two of you. They don't want to carry the old patterns into this new beginning or a new conversation with you. So this is the key to their mind recently, the shift in their mind recently. They're trying to move away from fear or distance and avoidance, even moving away from emotional stagnation. They want calmer waters with you. They do not want turbulence. And this card, the Six of Swords, also shows someone mentally preparing themselves to leave behind overthinking, move away from detachment, and step toward peace, clarity, and openness. The person that is on your mind, group number one, is not fully there yet though, but the intention is strong and they're definitely like working towards that with their mindset. Okay, so let's see what wants to show up from the channeled messages. So we're going to start off with the Slovenian deck. I just draw some Slovenian cards here. So I'm going to tell you what they are, of course. So let's start. We're going to begin by connecting to your person, calling them into the deck. And then we're going to draw cards. I'm going to tune to your person, connect to them, and then we're just going to speak from their first person perspective. So let's start. So group number one's person, please, Spirit, come through. And I just want to invite you into this deck. I just heard I want there to be softness between us. Like there's just like a gentleness, like a sensuality to this person, like a gentle softness. So let's see, what do they want to say? What do they want to talk about? Okay, so we have a couple of cards. We're going to take these even in reversed position. We have the King of Pentacles. So it's that stability here. We have the Ace of Wands reversed here. We have the Page of Wands. Okay, we are going to take this in the upright, but then we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reversed position. Let's see what else. Okay, this one. We have the Seven of Cups. I feel like I want to take one more card, please. What do you want to talk about? Okay, we have the Three of Cups. Okay, so third party or third influences are present here, making maybe things a little bit more difficult for this person, or there's just a feeling of difficulty connected to the past. Okay. We have the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So we're going to, going to put it over here. So the Knight of Cups on the bottom. Okay, so let's see. Let me just shift you guys down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to move you out a bit. Okay, so let's connect to your person now, the person that's on your mind. So there's going to be a brief pause, as I said, then just going to start speaking from their first person perspective. And what I want to say to you is that I may appear very stable on the surface, but I'm not stable at all when it comes to my inside world. I might project outside a very stable facade or stable mask, and you may even think of me or have an impression of me as a person that is very stable, as a person that has things covered, has things handled. But that's not at all what is going on in my inner world. Inside of me, I am often very scattered. I do feel very scattered when it comes to you and when it comes to talking to you or just being around you. I feel like I lose my footing very often when it comes to you, and it may not show in the external world, but internally I do feel very, very rattled by you. I feel very ungrounded often whenever you are around, and you just have this ability or this capacity to turn me around, to make me feel like I'm flying, and that is both very good to feel and in a way very bad, because I feel very much ungrounded. I end up feeling quite disorganized, and I don't feel very down to earth internally about this relationship. I do want to be, though, and I am doing my best to be grounded, stable, and to show up as a person who is mature, solid, and steady in a relationship with you. I do want to show up as a person who is sensuous, generous, and loving towards you without overstepping your or my boundaries. I struggle and have struggled quite a lot with with passion and enthusiasm. I am lately feeling a lack of passion, a lack of energy, a fear of the unknown. Some creative blocks are also popping up for me, and I am seeking inspiration both internally and externally in my outside environment. I do struggle to talk about these things, but I feel like I do need to talk to you about these things, because otherwise it keeps getting buried inside of me. I do want a new beginning of some kind with you. I do want our relationship to be more loving, more vital, more creative. I'm okay with this connection having a non-conformist path. And I want to, in a way, break out of the box and just have a relationship with you that's built on what we want, not built on what we think we should have or be or how we should interact. I do still feel a lot of desire towards you, a lot of passion, but it is more gentle lately. It's softer lately, and to be frank, I've been enjoying that a lot more than the difficulty of the past. Still, I am feeling very indecisive, and I'm struggling to talk about that again. I struggle to talk about my fantasies with you. It's something that I still feel like I should not reveal to you. There's indecision. There are multiple opportunities flowing in my mind about us. I do still feel a lack of clarity and a failure to see the larger picture, even though it is becoming more clearer to me as I go on. I do feel indecisive, and that indecision is powerfully impacting me right now and impacting my connection to you. On occasion, I feel a deep loneliness and an imbalance in my social life. I have had my own share of troubled friendships in the past, and those have left me with quite strong feelings of pain. So I'm hoping that we can create something less troubled in the future. I do not have any illusions, or do not want to have any illusions, should I say that, about this connection, about what this connection can become. I have still a tendency to dive into fantasies and daydream and dive into illusions, but I'm doing my best to have a hold on this. And I know there are circumstances involved, there are other people, other influences, other things involved in this connection. There are other situations and even other people influencing this relationship. I am greatly aware of that. And I want to let you know that I am keeping that in my mind. Still, I want something real with you. I want to invest more in this connection, whatever we choose this connection to be. This connection feels deeper to me than I ever expected. And I feel like I need to move forward, not away. I do want there to be love between the two of us. That is my greatest wish for us. I don't want to be too much of a dreamer because I've had my wrist slapped when I ended up being a dreamer. So I feel like I do want to be romantic and sensitive to you and empathetic and loving. I want to show up as a person who is in touch with their emotions when it comes to you. I want to be the person who is able to wear their heart on their sleeve, risk being vulnerable, and say the right things. I want to be the person who even knows how to court you if that is something that can be on the table between the two of us. If not, that's all right as well. I do want to, however, follow my heart and at the same time be in groundedness, in reality of our relationship. I want to say that I can sometimes lack that groundedness and a reality check, but I want to do better, and I want to check myself more often to be able to be more grounded and realistic about this connection, where this connection can go. I do not want to manifest or create anything fleeting between the two of us, because that ends up hurting me. I also want to let you know that you have awakened something in me that I never expected to feel or think about. And I am realizing I can't stay where I was. I am meant to move forward, and so somehow you are part of that direction for me. I have been on occasion overthinking things a bit, but now it's feeling like I am actually supposed to act and do things. I know I'm supposed to grow from action as well, not just from thinking. You are a part of my path, that I know for sure, but I'm not sure in what capacity you are going to end up being a part of my path. Even if I don't fully understand why yet, I do feel like you are a part of my path and you're meant to be. I know there's something more powerful here between the two of us, and I'm feeling it's stronger every day, and I want to be able to face it in a mature and gentle, sensitive manner and in a compassionate manner towards both of us. I've also been thinking about what this connection could become, and I'm realizing I want to grow something real with you. I will admit I've been holding back, I've been observing, I've been trying to understand myself and my feelings for a long time now. But also you stay on my mind throughout this. There's something between us I know is there. I can't explain what it is, and I'm not sure what it is going to become. But all I know is I feel it deeply, and I'm trying to move past old habits and old fears, especially, so I can approach you in a way that's more steady and honest. And also, I do not want distance anymore. I don't want to manifest distance or grief or difficulty. I want some type of progress and expansion to take place in this relationship. And that's all from me. I hope to see you soon. Okay, there's something more that they want to say? No, okay, no, they don't. Okay. Okay, so that's been the channeled message for you, group number 1. I'm still feel like this person wants to say something more, but that they're not ready yet to say it, because as I just closed the field, I felt them wanting to, like in this area, like wanting to come through, like say something more, and there was like this urge to, like that kind of gesture to say something more, but then when I gave them the place to say it, they just couldn't say it. It has to do with a more romantic path in your relationship though. So I feel like a romantic endeavor between the two of you is still something this person struggles with or struggles to talk about, or is just struggling to have clarity on. They don't feel very grounded, is what I'm hearing from Spirit in regards to having a romantic relationship with you. So they do struggle to express it because of that. Is there something else here? Okay, I'm hearing from Spirit this person's intentions are in the right place for you. They do want to be mature and grounded and stable and loving towards you and compassionate to the situation and sensitive to the situation as well. Yes, that's all. All right, so that's all that I have for today. I do want to point out that we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here showing up. So we do have this kind of couple energy. You guys could be soulmates, even twin flames, if that resonates, or just kindred souls in this group. We do have so Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energies, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces energy is strong with the High Priestess, and then also Cancer and Scorpio very strong here as well. So thank you guys for tuning in, sharing your energy with me today. There's an extended 18 plus tarot reading connected to this one as well, in which we're tuning into your person's 18 plus most recent thoughts and sexual channeled messages. If you want to tune into more spicy and uncensored content, you can do so through Patreon. The link is down below. So check it out if you want to. Thank you so much for joining. If this resonated, let me know in the comments how it was for you and how it vibes with you. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can book a reading through my Etsy or my coffee shop. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more tarot insights. And I'll see you soon in the next video, or see you on Patreon right now if you feel guided to join. Sending so much love and clarity. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So, you guys have picked the Calling Back card here with the moon in Sagittarius energy. So, let's see what wants to show up here in today's reading on the topic of their most recent thoughts and channeled messages. So, there's an extended 18 plus tarot reading connected to this one as well, in which we're tuning into your person's 18 plus most recent thoughts and sexual channeled messages. If you're curious about that, you can tune into that down below through the link on my Patreon. The link is in the description box in the first little line. So let's see here what wants to show up. We're going to look into your person's most recent thoughts first into this card, and we're going to draw some additional tarot, and then we're going to get specifically into the channeled messages they have towards you as well. Right, so let's begin here. So let's see what this card wants to tell us. So with the calling back, immediately there's this sense of, I keep getting pulled back to you type of energy. So this person feels like they're pulled back to you. There's a little bit of like a scorpionic energy here, like they're a little bit obsessed with you, or they're like kind of swifting around you, or just moving around you here. There's a feel like, you know, they may even be checking up on you in some way, maybe even through social media or things like that. So this person's most recent thoughts, though, revolve around returning, reconnecting, revisiting something that is unfinished or something left unfinished. There's a magnetic tug here, like they keep getting called back to you, even if they kind of want to quote unquote let it go or leave some things behind. They keep like being pulled back towards you. They may have tried to distance themselves as well. This person could have tried to distance themselves mentally or emotionally, but something keeps looping them back toward you. And I just heard you keep echoing in my mind. So you keep just coming back to them. So there's unfinished business energy here, that's for sure. With the moon in Sagittarius, the energy is interesting, right? Because Sagittarius is all about freedom and exploration, wanting to get out there and, you know, just explore. The same time have this kind of like, I know, big picture view of it all. So this person wants to have all that, yet at the same time, they want you too. They also want to have you in their life, or, you know, have a relationship with you of some kind. Their emotional landscape here with the moon is mixing with Sagittarius themes of longing for expansion, adventure, honesty, and also exploration. So their thoughts of you recently here have been wanting to reach out spontaneously, wanting to be honest about something, or more clear, more direct about something, wanting more openness or truth between the two of you, even craving fun, passion, and authentic connection. So recently, this person has been more emotionally restless. I feel like their feelings spike suddenly, you know, like there may be like a lot of sudden emotion that comes up for them. They get waves of like this desire to talk to you, connect to you, or reconnect with you. So they feel pulled back to you and impulsively want to act on it. Okay, so let's see what else wants to pop up here. Let's draw some additional tarot. today I want to talk about. So we're using here the Edgar Allan Poe tarot deck just because we're still in Scorpio season. I feel like I want to use the more spooky tarot decks. So let's see. What you want to show up? What are your most recent thoughts? Group number 2's person, please. What do you want to talk about? Okay. Oh, the Hanged Man. Is this limbo? Okay, it's reversed. I literally saw reversed, like plastered over. All right, so that's interesting. So this was very clearly reversal from Spirit. Very strong indication that it's a reversed energy. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands. So things have been quite difficult for this person. Like we have the Sun reversed here. The Ten of Wands, the Sun reversed. Let's see what else. We got the Page of Cups. That's cute. Okay, so that's all. I do have the Knight of Wands here on the bottom as well. So do you want to mention that? Because there is passion here. Okay, so there's like a feeling of being contained. Like, you know, the monkey does not belong in confined spaces. I know the story here isn't necessarily about that, but just like, this is giving me the sense this person has confined their desire, their passion towards you, or that they tried to restrict that for the sake of other people, for the sake of society or whatever. You know, there's just a feeling like they made the quote unquote animal part of them, or the human part of them, stay in a room or stay in an environment that's not meant for them. Like metaphorically speaking, of course, about your connection. They just made themselves emotionally isolate, or, you know, not confide in you when they thought they should have, or when they should have expressed themselves more clearly. Okay, so that feeling of confinement has created a lot of struggle, burdens for this person. So like now, I feel like this person is now reaching a place, or like reaching a spot in their path when they need to make a choice. Like, do they drown with their burden and with their baggage, or do they change? I feel like that's the point where this person's at right now. So did you miss you? They want to reconnect with you. They want to say something real and unfiltered as well. They want movement, not distance, and they feel pulled back into your orbit. They want something to begin again between the two of you. Okay, so with the Hanged Man energy, this person is thinking they can't stay stuck anymore. They can't be stuck anymore in regards to this connection. They need to do something about it. This person is wary and has been isolated. So with the Hanged Man card reversed here, the energy right now that surrounds this person is still indecision. They are still stalling, they're still indecisive, they're still delaying, and they're still resistant and fearful, at least to certain parts of your connection. So their most recent thoughts here include frustration with themselves. They've been delaying, avoiding, or staying passive for too long, and now they feel the discomfort of this energy. The Hangman reverse here is also about, again, like impatience. And this person wanting movement, feeling like they waited long enough and they need to do something. And like they are tired of not knowing where things stand, even with themselves. No, they are upset with themselves. Now with the Ten of Wands is the energy of this burden this person's been carrying. So they know they need to return back, like let some of this burden go, or let this burden go on their own and thus come back. But they've been carrying whatever's been on their mind silently. This connection has been weighing on this person much more than they admit. And thoughts like, this is heavy on my mind, I'm tired of pretending, I don't care, could be present right now with them. Even thoughts like, why does holding back feel harder than just reaching out? They feel very overwhelmed recently by unfinished feelings, even some like unfinished business here, by the calling back energy and by their own avoidance. Because like the avoidance here is the most messy thing, especially with the Spit and the Pendulum storyline here, you know, from Edgar Allan Poe. This person is like, quote unquote, sentenced to death, right? And they have the power to get free, but they need to choose to do so. So there's a lot of emotional pressure building for this person. If they haven't reached out to you, they're like, you know, their emotional pressure is like building. It's very strong. It's very heavy. It's burdensome. And with the Sun reverse, there's a feeling of missing you. This person missing the warmth between the two of you. This person's confidence could be lower right now than it was in previous years or in previous interactions with you. They just feel like they're just like a bit low in energy. They're not fully optimistic about the future either. They may even feel embarrassed or awkward about how your connection ended or paused or drifted. And the thoughts this person's been having are about wishing things were simpler and missing how light and easy it was with you. With the Sun reversed as well, there's a very, very deep energy here with this person not showing you their true self right now. And that is very heavy for the Sagittarius energy. That's so heavy for the Sagittarius energy. They want clarity and they've been delaying it, which dims the Sun energy here. And it's heavy on their emotions as well. So with the Page of Cups, they want to reach out, even if it's a small little gesture, whatever it is, they want to reach out. They want to have like some type of emotional breakthrough with you. They want just to have some of it, something. Despite the heaviness and uncertainty, their most recent thoughts include the urge to apologize. Even flirt with you if that resonates with you guys. Check in with you, send a meaningful message your way, send a soft, gentle, meaningful message your way as well. What else? They want to test the waters gently, like pun intended here with the little fish. And the Page of Cups energy. Oopsie. So there's a Gemini constellation energy here. So referenced as the twins of Loida in the poem from Edgar Allan Poe. If anyone is interested in reading that, you can check it out. It may have some messages for you for this connection, or it may just give you some insight into your own feelings even. So what's going on? So this person's energy is sincere but shy. They want emotional openness, but they're nervous. And the Page of Cups is the spark of vulnerability that kind of keeps circling back to them. They keep circling back to even. The Knight of Wands is here. I can't do it any longer. I'm going to burst open and I might just do it type of energy. They want to charge forward. They're like, fuck it, I need to do something. If I don't act soon, I will blow, basically, is the energy. I'll blow up, that type of feeling here. Okay, so let's put this one over here. Let's get into channeled messages, because I've been yapping on for 60 minutes now about just the recent thoughts, and we also have the channeled messages to get through. So let's see what shows up. I feel like there's like a softness here, well, like a spunkiness here building, like there's some excitement, vitality building slowly in this connection. So I feel like things are going to be fine between the two of you. You're like very worried, you know, things just feel like they're going to be good. Let me just fix my chair a bit. Okay, let's see what wants to show up. Group number 2's person. So we're going to connect your group number 2's person, so your person. We're going to connect them into the deck, and then we're going to get cards, and we're going to start channeling from their first person perspective. So let's get into this. Group number 2's person. Let's just see. Okay, welcome. Come in. Okay, so the deck is in Slovenian. I'm just going to tell you which cards are coming through. Whoops, we have the Knight of Swords. So like this energy of coming forward and just blasting forward with some information, with some sharing, is very strong. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, we have the King of Cups. Oh, very good. Let's see what else. Oh, the King of Swords. We also got the Three of Cups here. There are some outside influences. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And on the bottom, okay, we have the Queen of Wands, reversed-ish. My spirit saying I can also take it upright. So before we get into the reading, I'm just going to zoom you guys out. And there just feel like there are a lot of people like involved in this connection in some way, shape, or form. You know, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 court cards. So the people. We only have the Three of Cups reversed here. That's a different card. So that is significant to your connection. That just could be a confirmation for you guys. There are a lot of people like involved in this relationship or influencing your connection. Right now, you could be in a relationship with somebody, your person could be in a relationship with somebody, both of you could have relationships with other people. You know, there's just a feeling like there are a lot of different things at play here, a lot of different energies at play here, a lot of different people are influencing your connection, whether you know it or not. So maybe just be mindful of that. If you don't know it, like be mindful who may be influencing this connection, either consciously or subconsciously influencing you in this connection as well. Or maybe society in some way, shape, or form is influencing your relationship or your community. You know, just be mindful of that with the Three of Cups reversed there. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's connect to your person. Okay, group number 2. This person, let's see. Okay. I have been feeling very unstable lately and in many different minds and mindsets about you. I don't fully know what to think of you or what to think of our relationship and where this, could be going. But I know I need to talk to you. I know I need to talk to you. I need to show up. I know I need to speak my truth, that's for sure. But I also know that I need to be mindful and compassionate, sensitive to both you and myself and other people involved in this connection. I have been trying to do my best, and I have been doing my best to be grounded, stable, in contact, in communication with you. I've been doing my best to be emotionally in a self-regulated space and to emotionally regulate myself. I do not want to hurt you. I know I can sometimes be messy with my words or quick to speak or say something, but I do not want to hurt you or be the cause of your emotional pain. Recently, I admit I've been feeling more lonely and isolated from my social network and from my community, and I haven't been feeling that well. I've been finding it difficult to connect to people who really understand me and see into me. So I've been really struggling with that. And I do feel like you could be the person I can really be myself with, I can be more authentic with and connect to more strongly. I've been feeling loneliness and imbalance in my social life. I'm torn between actions. What type of actions should I take towards you? What should the tone or the atmosphere of my actions be like? Should I approach you in a more grounded, matter-of-fact way, or should I approach you in a more passionate, loving way, more compassionate, sensitive way? What should I do? Or just in a purely philosophical way? I'm very, very, very much torn between how and from which perspective to approach you. I want to just admit to you as well that I have been careful. I've been very careful. I've been careful not to overstep, not to overdo. I've been careful and trying to be as emotionally balanced as I can be. I've been trying to be compassionate and spiritually wise and calm. I do not want to be afraid to listen to my heart, even though I still am on occasion. Not listening to my heart is what I found has been much, much more difficult to bear than actually taking action in alignment with my desires and my wishes. So I am feeling a much greater pull to be more assertive, more daring, even courageous and brave. I do not want to show up as uncaring or tactless, but I do want to take a risk, be ambitious, determined in what I want, and make decisions and take some immediate actions towards that. I'm feeling like I'm drawn to speed things up a bit or talk to you more, and to do so from a more confident standpoint, or confident inner clarity or inner stability. A lot of people around me also have many different views and opinions of you, which have in the past shaken me and made me not see clearly, but I am starting to trust myself more about you and about this relationship. You keep coming back into my mind. And that's just something I tend to chuckle over, but also stress over quite a lot. So you keep coming back into my mind, and no matter how far I try to wander, I am tired of staying silent, though I have been carrying these feelings alone for a long period of time, and it has been messy and it has been heavy. And I miss the ease, I miss the warmth between us, you know. I want to say something, even if it's small, even if it's awkward, because I just feel like I can't do differently. I can't do anything different any longer. So I feel like I just need a moment of courage to follow my heart instead of my fear, just like reach out to you. To just be like, heck, I'm gonna do it. And in doing so, I'm going to listen to my own heart and not listen to what other people say, or take into account or be influenced by what other people might say, what I think other people might say about me if I take action. I'm doing my best, and I'm going to do my best to not hurt you or hurt myself or hurt other people who may be involved in this connection. So I want you to be aware that I am being mindful of your feelings to the best of my ability and to the best of my capacity. I'm doing my best, is what I want to say, in taking care of your feelings, of being in touch with my own feelings as well, and taking care of them, and being sensitive and compassionate and empathetic to our connection, to our relationship. Even if I'm on occasion aloof or a little bit distant, and it's just how I am preferring to be in touch with my feelings sometimes. I know you're waiting for me to do something, and you may have been waiting for a long period of time. And all I can say now is I hope for the best. I hope for the best that what I say, what I end up saying when I do end up reaching out is going to be worth it. It's going to be meaningful. It's going to be worthwhile. And I hope to God I am able to maintain my composure. I do wish you all well, and till we meet again. You'll be on my mind anyway, even if we don't see each other for a while. Okay. But I do hope you're well. Okay, group number 2. Okay, yes, that's all. Thank you. Cool. Okay, that's all. They also just want me to tell you that they do care about you. That they care about you. There's a feeling, I just want to talk about the energy. This person's in, like, there's a feeling like they care about you, and then there's like a blockage, like there's a wall that they clash against. Let me just feel it. Yeah, they clash against. It's like they care about you, and then they have this like kind of drive to talk, and they're like, you know, like in that they don't go through to you here off screen. They don't go through to you here, but they like clash, like they're feeling their feelings and they bow, you know, bow towards in themselves. It's interesting. So there could be a blockage here. You know, the blockage could be many different things. It can be people, it can be circumstances, it can be long distance, it can be status, and it can be different religious backgrounds, it can be, I don't know, whatever it is that one assumes is the blockage as well. It can be many different things. So, okay, that's all for today. Group number 2. Let me just feel into spirit if there's anything else that may need to be communicated here. Spirit is just saying this person will reach out to you sooner or later. There's nothing to worry about. I'm hearing sit back and relax and think on what you need to surrender, what you need to release in this connection as well. Yeah. I'm also hearing a message. We are all interconnected. In you releasing things that burden you, you also lessen the burden of the person on your mind and other people surrounding you. So taking care of yourself is crucial and a loving act both towards you and to the person that is on your mind. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. Group number 2, we have Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energies, Sagittarius, of course, we have Uranus energy, and Leo, strongly Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I feel like all of them basically, like, yeah, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and then also Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energies. Alrighty, so thank you so much for tuning in and joining. If you want to connect to the extended 18 plus reading on this card, there's an extended 18 plus tarot reading connected to this one, in which we're tuning into your person's 18 plus most recent thoughts and sexual channeled messages if you're interested in more spicy, uncensored content. So you can check that out on my Patreon. The link is down below. So thank you so much for joining this reading. If this resonated, let me know in the comments below. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can book a reading through my Etsy or Ko-fi. Both are linked down below as well. Make sure to like, share, subscribe for more tarot insights, and I'll see you guys in the future. See you right now in my Patreon extended. So sending so much love and light and clarity, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye. Namaste. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So you guys have picked the Wrath card with the Mars symbol over here for this topic on your person's most recent thoughts and channeled messages towards you. So in this reading, we're going to tune into their most recent thoughts, and we're going to be getting channeled messages from their first person perspective. There's also an extended reading connected to this one that is 18 plus and more spicy and uncensored. So in that, we're tuning into your person's 18 plus, most recent thoughts and sexual channeled messages. If you're interested in the extended reading, you can tune into it on Patreon. The link is down below. So let's see here what wants to show up here. So we're going to start off by just tuning into this card, right? Already hearing, I'm worried about what other people may say or do. So there's like a feeling of being watched right now when it comes to you. So that's something that this person is mostly thinking about. The opinions of other people are influencing them quite a lot currently in this relationship. So let's just see what shows up here. We're going to draw some more cards in a little bit. Okay, so with wrath here, what's going on with this person? Their most recent thoughts is this person is and has been frustrated. So they have been frustrated. They have not been letting you know that they are frustrated or showing you that they're frustrated. And they care way more than they want to admit. So their most recent thoughts of you, group number 3, have been very heated. This person is irritated and has been restless and even emotionally triggered recently. Not because they wouldn't care, like the emotional trigger is often coming up because they care so much. You know, there's a lot of caring involved to a degree that they're not comfortable with the amount of caring that's present. So the wrath card here, the wrath is not about this person being angry with you. It's not about them hating you. It is more about them thinking things like, why does this relationship or why does this person, why do you, group number 3, affect them so much? Why can't they shake it off? Why did they say or do that? So there could be like a sense of being upset with themselves at not saying the right thing or not doing the best thing. They could also be upset with them in reacting in a certain way. You know, just kind of like upset, basically. They're upset, they're frustrated with themselves and frustrated with the fact that they are upset also. So they're frustrated with the fact that they are frustrated as well. So this person's emotions right now do feel like they're quite reactive, swirling beneath the surface. There is like a burning intensity here that they're feeling. They also feel like they're being judged by other people, or other people are like, I don't know, just keeping an eye on them. There's a feeling of like they need to be watchful of what other people think, is what I'm feeling here. So with Mars though, Mars wants action. Mars wants movement, wants like expression, control even, you know, wants to do stuff. So this person's thoughts are very physical, are very impulsive, are very driven. Mark, what? So maybe for some of you, this has to do with Mark, but Mars makes them think things like, I should just do it. I should just do something. I need to say something. I need to say it now. I want to confront this. I want to confront this right now. I need to do it right now, immediately, you know. So there's passion, strong passion here wrapped in a lot of frustration. There could be tension of a physical, intimate nature and emotional tension kind of blending together here. This is someone who feels out of control with regards to their desire even, and that irritates them deeply. So Mars energy makes them want answers, clarity, both inner and outer, dominance or certain dominance over the self, a reaction from you as well, and some type of forward motion. They feel kind of provoked as well. and activated and very much unable to stay neutral right now. Okay, so let's see what else wants to pop up. So we're going to be using the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. Just tap into their most recent thoughts, and then we're going to tune into the channeled messages with my Slovenian tarot deck. So let's see. What do they want to say? What has been on their mind most recently for you, group number 3? So for group number 3's person, what's been going on? What are they thinking about most recently, please? Like, I'm just hearing someone groan, being like, ah, you know, like they're so done. They're so done with themselves as well. Okay, let's see. Okay, the Hanged Man reversed. Like this one showed up in group number 2 as well, like in the same position. Okay, ooh, so many. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. Then we got here the 3 of Wands. Let's take one more. Okay, we got the 9 of Pentacles. So it's giving a sense of self-fulfillment here. Cool. So the Hierophant is reversed on the bottom of the deck, which could be very, very significant for some of you for your relationship, or where this person feels comfortable this is evolving, or where they currently perceive this is. So let me just move these closer together and just move these a little bit here. Okay. Alrighty, so let us talk about this. Alrighty, so overall, this person's most recent thoughts of you and of your connection of themselves involved with your relationship are a mix of irritation and longing and sexual energy. And why does this person get under my skin so much? Like being like agitated, upset about that. And a feeling of wanting to take action, but being afraid that they will explode. I'm hearing, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt us or this relationship. I'm also hearing, I want to explore us and this relationship. Okay, so the Hanged Man reversed here is this person, in relation to other cards here as well, is that they are done waiting. Like they are done. Caps look done, you know. This card matches the Mars and Wrath energy beautifully, because this person, they've been stuck and they've been silent or even passive for a very long time, and now the frustration is like boiling over. Their recent thoughts are about being upset with themselves and why are they holding themselves back, being upset with themselves at why are they stuck in limbo, and thinking like they are sick of being in limbo. They're thinking, I want movement now. So there's a sense of impatience here, irritation with themselves mainly, and being irritated at you because of your ability to get under their skin. So literally, like this person's like a little bit of a pressure cooker here. With the Page of Pentacles, though, like there's a sense of stability here because they want to make things real. They may not know fully where to start or how to start, but they want to do something practical. They want to take some type of practical action. They want to explore this relationship in a very practical, matter-of-fact type of way. So there's a very like realistic, grounded desire to do things with the Page of Pentacles. So they want something grounded with you. They may feel a little bit inexperienced or unsure about what is the right way to approach. Now with the Three of Wands energy here as well, there's a desire to wait for the right moment here. There's a desire to explore. This person is imagining the future and they're anticipating some kind of shift between the two of you. Like they're watching, observing, checking in from a distance. They could even be waiting for the right moment, but it is driving them crazy that they have to wait. So they're watching, observing, kind of checking in from a distance with you, even in some way, shape, or form. It could even be checking in with other people that you know to see how you're doing, what's been going on with you, just like get some type of information about you. So most recently here, their thoughts have been about wanting to contact you, thinking about contacting you, thinking about what could happen if they were to contact you, hoping something would change and expecting movement soon. But this is agitating them with wrath here, with Mars. It's like they want progress, but why isn't it happening fast enough? You know, it's that type of vibe. Then with the Nine of Pentacles here, there's a feeling here like you're doing fine without them. There's like a thought here that maybe you don't need them. And that's, again, like this person making themselves upset. You know, like they're thinking thoughts that make them upset that aren't necessarily true, because I feel like you guys want them. Like, why would you be in this reading if you weren't like at least a little bit interested in what's going on with them, you know? So they're thinking that you are doing fine without them, and that stings. And their pride gets involved often when they're thinking about that as well, which then like fuels the wrath and the Mars energy. So they may be thinking, do you even need them? You know, they feel like you're thriving. And then they're thinking, why does it bother them so much? You know, like they're so upset with themselves. Like, why the fuck does it bother them so much? But also you doing just fine is actually very attractive to them as well. So that's interesting, right? With the Hierophant reverse as well, there's a feeling of not wanting to follow rules or convention anymore. So this is kind of the underlying theme here of all their thoughts recently. It just feels like this person is rebelling. They do not want to follow the status quo anymore. They want to do their own thing. So they could be rebelling against expectations, their own expectations, their own thoughts, their own rigid patterns, or they could be rebelling against like whatever role they were supposed, quote unquote, to play with you, or the mask that they had around you for a longer period of time, you know, or something else altogether. They just could be rebelling against society or their father or their mother or their family, or just like societal expectations, assumptions, whatever it is, this person's rebelling against things. And their inner dialogue here, like again, in relation to Mars and wrath, is I don't want to play it safe. They don't want to play out the traditional route. They don't want to be patient or proper about this. That can be a bit scary to this person. That's why they're wanting the grounding. Yeah. So this is someone who wants to break structure and act on impulse. They're tired of holding themselves back or following some internal rule book. So let's see what they want to say. What do they want to say? I'm hearing like that song, I've got you under my skin. I don't know what that is about, but I've got you under my skin, like that's the lyric. So let's see. Book. So what do they want to say? Let's connect to your person. So their energy, their person of group number 3, please. Okay, so yeah, like there's a sense of okay, let's see. What do you want to say? They're very frustrated, like that's for sure. I'm really picking up on that. Let's see. What do you want to say? Okay. Oh, we have lovely cards. So we have the Page of Cups. We also have the Fool. The lovely Fool. See what else? Ooh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I love that for guys. So lessons are being learned here, and this is a very good sign. I'm hearing also from Spirit, the wheel is turning, and it's turning in your favor. This is good luck. Okay, so let's see what else. We got the 8 of Swords. That's this person keeping themselves stuck still. Let's see what else. Okay, this one. Yes. The 7 of Pentacles. And you know what's an interesting thing about this deck that I have? It came with 2 additional cards for certain cards. I got 2 like additional ones. So we got double Wheel of Fortune. I was wondering, by the way, just like a little side note, I was wondering when the cards are going to like start repeating, or when they are finally going to repeat in readings. Like this is the first time that's happened in a reading, I believe, or once in a personal reading before, but it's the first time this happened. So hi, Wheel of Fortune twice. This is a sign for you guys. This is a sign for you guys, okay? Things are turning in your favor. Things are going to be all right. If you're worried, if you're stressing, if you're struggling, everything's going to be okay. Lessons are being learned, and Spirit's got you. The universe has your back in this process, through this connection. You are safe, okay? That's just a message from the universe. Try to take that in, pause the video right now, and just sit with that a little bit and try to feel into how the universe has your back here in this connection. If rejection happens, rejection is always divine protection, right? Rejection is divine protection. You are being protected. You are being guided towards the people that are going to be able to love you and have space for you in their lives. So just remember that this is good luck. Whatever happens, it is going to be very, very good for you and this person. Okay, so with that out of the way, I just see what they want to tell you. Okay, so let's connect to your person. Group number 3's person, please, Spirit. Let's see what you want to say. I've been so frustrated with myself, and I do not want to bring this type of anger or pressure onto you or onto our relationship. So I have been putting myself in time out to be able to self-regulate and resolve this inside of myself before I talk to you or reach out to you. I have been wanting to reach out to you, yes, for a really effing long time, but I have been scared that I will say things that I don't want to say. I have been scared that you wouldn't take me seriously. I've been having like a lot of different types of doubts and thoughts about you and about this connection, about you not taking me seriously or you not wanting to listen to what I have to say. And I have had to sit with that thought or those thoughts for periods of time to be able to just have a bit more clarity, to be able to have or feel like a little bit more peace within myself at the very least. I am thinking about sending something small your way, or something soft, something that doesn't make me look stupid. But also everything I think of feels very childish or not enough right now. I do want a fresh start with you. I want to take a leap towards you, and I want to stop replaying the past and just do something. I want to do something. Every time I get close to deciding, something shifts inside me though, like fate is nudging me forward, and I keep hesitating anyway. I know things won't change if I stay here trapped in my own head. I know I am the one holding us up. I do see possibilities and I freeze often at those possibilities. I do get scared often as well of choosing wrong, and honestly, I'm upset about that as well. And I'm scared of you rejecting me, which I'm also upset about, and scared of putting myself out there looking like a fool. And I'm very, very frustrated with myself at those fears. I feel like I just need to go run right now, or just move my body in some way to just be able to move this energy out of my system. And if I'm honest, I'm also tired. My head hurts. I'm tired. I feel like I need a nap. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of myself. I'm tired of my bullshit. I'm tired of overthinking. I'm tired of feeling like I'm missing something that could have been good. I honestly keep circling back to you, to this all the time, and I keep feeling like this is all unfinished, and like I'm supposed to try again or do something again to try to resolve the situation in some manner, shape, or form. And even though I struggle to admit this even to myself, it's just laughable sometimes. It's just something I want to laugh about. You get under my skin more than you realize, more than it's normal, in my opinion. I'm tired of being stuck in that feeling. I'm tired of pretending like it's all good, like you don't affect me at all, like I don't care. I am tired of pretending. I want to do something. I want to make some type of move. I want to say what I need to say, but I don't know how to do it without exposing how much I've been thinking about you. And I see you glowing, and I see you independent, and I see you thriving. And it hits me harder than I want to admit, if I'm being honest. I don't want to follow the old rules anymore. That's for sure. I don't want to follow what I don't want to do anymore. And I have been so far fighting the urge to act, but the urge to act is just getting stronger and stronger. I don't want to fight it anymore. And I don't know if I'll get it right. I don't know if I am going to be enough. What I do know though is that I am not done. This is far from finished. I'm not done. I'm not over this. I'm not over you. Something in me keeps turning back towards you. it's like destiny keeps pushing me towards you, and I keep fighting it, and it keeps pushing me even more. So I am just going to do something. I'm just going to try. I'm going to take some action. I'm going to be meditating first, probably, or just like making sure that I'm all right first emotionally, that I'm approaching this in an emotionally mature way, because I don't want to be reactive when I reach out to you. But I want to try. I want to open up. I want to see where this goes. I am starting to realize that if I don't move soon, I will just lose the chance, or I know I'll just be compelled to live with this feeling of regret for the rest of my life. And I can't do that. Like, I literally can't do that. And that scares me more than making the move itself. So the move it is. So that's my court decision. It's my major decision. I've been waiting a heck of a long time to make my fucking move. So yeah, I guess it's time. It's definitely time to be spontaneous, to be this fool that jumps into the unknown like an idiot. And I guess right now, in this turn of events, in this turn of destiny, I am that idiot that jumps. So I hope things end up all right, and I don't end up breaking all my bones at the end of the mountain. But who knows? Even if I do, I guess that's what's meant to happen. And I'm scared. Like, honestly, like, below all the drama and all the passion, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm very scared. I'm terrified. But I'm gonna do it anyway, because I have to. I have to, for myself and for you, I guess for someone else as well. I need to do this for other people. I need to be braver. I need to be stronger than my fear. So that's that. You can expect me to reach out. I guess that's just been a little warning that I will come your way soon. So yeah, like, watch out for me. Okay, thank you. Thank you, group number 3's person. Okay, is there anything else? No, like, there's just like this kind of like joking energy now present. Like, watch out for me. I'm coming your way. I'm coming for you. Like, that type of vibes showing up. Yeah. Okay, that's all, group number 3. Thank you for tuning in. Let's see, do you want to recap this a little bit? So we do have, I just want to say that we have Jupiter here, which is expansion. So your connection, your lives are expanding through this connection, just like a sharing. We have Mars energy. So Aries and Scorpio are very strong. Also Taurus and Capricorn and Virgo energies, as well as Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio again here. We do have Pisces and Sagittarius energies with the wheel of fortune as well, twice. So that's all. This person is still frustrated, but they're like frustrated with the fact that they are slow. So that's going to get destroyed. So this like little 8 of Swords is just going to fall, I feel, in battle. So to kind of summarize, like, bring it together, they want to reach out. They do want to reach out badly. This person has been scared or has been holding themselves back for a long period of time. They are also scared that you won't take them seriously, or that they will look like a fool if they reach out, and also they're afraid that you don't even need them, that they don't even need to contact you, or that, you know, it's just a nuisance if you guys interact. Like there's like that type of feeling that's present here. They keep thinking also of sending like a small soft message of some kind your way, but nothing that they're thinking of feels good enough. So they do want to like a fresh start with you, and feel faith is definitely like pushing them towards you, but their own overthinking still traps them on occasion. So they know they are the one holding things back. You know, they're very, very aware of that, and they're very frustrated with that. The frustration here is also about this person being tired of being stuck, tired of missing their chance, and they keep kind of circling back to you no matter how much they try to move on. So what's like for sure here is that they're not over you, they are not done, and they feel this is unfinished, and they're afraid of losing the window, quote unquote, to fix or restart things. And that fear is finally pushing them towards action now. So that's all for today. Group number 3. Let's see, is there anything else Spirit wants to share with you guys? Okay, so Spirit again just wants to repeat that the universe has your back. Group number 3. Try not to stress, try not to worry, and try to rely on the universe and the flow of events. If you are feeling ungrounded in this connection right now, group number 3, your message is to take a deep breath and focus on the small things. Focus on the practical things you can do today to help yourself, to restore yourself, to make yourself feel lighter, gentler, and easier. So what can you do to relax today? What is the small act of service you can do or take that is going to benefit you? So a walk in the park, a walk outside in the forest, for example, can be a good way of restoring yourself. Making a good meal for yourself and eating that slowly and thoughtfully is a good way of restoring yourself. So how can you and how do you want to take care of yourself today? That is your message. And the universe has your back, but you need to have your back in the physical world is the message here. So the universe has your back in the spiritual, the body, your ability to move and to take action is allowing you to take care of yourself. So take care of your body, take care of your physical needs and your physical surroundings. Right now, if you need to clean your room, go do that, because that helps in clearing energy and making things more simple, which allows new energy to come in. So simplifying things, rooting yourself, focusing on the root chakra and eating foods, or allowing yourself to kind of be present with crystals that are connected to the root chakra are good also. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in and sharing your energy. That's all for today. So thank you so much for joining. There's an extended 18 plus reading here connected to this one as well, in which we're tuning into your person's 18 plus most recent thoughts and sexual channeled messages. With this card, there are a lot of those messages that like want to show up already. So if you want to check it out, the Patreon link is down below. Yeah, that's basically that. Thank you for joining. If this resonated, let me know in the comments. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can book through Etsy or a coffee. Both are linked down below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more tarot insights. And I'll see you soon in the next video. See you on Patreon right now if you feel inclined to join. Sending you so much love and clarity. Bye. Namaste.